Hello and welcome back to Stonehearth. So, I actually don't remember what I said we were gonna do in this episode. I think it was getting another person. I know we need a cook, because that would be nice so everyone would stop being sad all the time. And a shepherd so we can get that, quiver for the archers. So I guess that's what the focus is on, which basically means getting more people in the town, which means more food and more buildings, which we're in the process of doing already, so I don't think it's such a huge issue. But before that, I got two suggestions. So one, that door is going to annoy me, not that one. That door is going to annoy me until it gets destroyed and it can be fixed. I feel, maybe it's an engineer thing. Anyway, so the only suggestion I got was it was from CloudyFX, and he liked this road. So basically this light design with borders, but not three-dimensional. Which, I guess I don't have an example of three-dimensional. But yeah. So I was thinking about this type of road, and the thing about roads, and the reason why I always design them last, is because it's easiest to me. I think it's this one? Does that work? Yeah. It's easiest to me to put in the roads after everything's built, so that way, for example, the border on the road kind of separates the inside of the road from the outside. So if I wanted to make a connection to this road, do I just plop it on like this? Or do I want to get rid of that border like this? And if I want to get rid of that border, I have to know where this building is going to be before I place it down. And I think it looks better without the border being there. But the problem with that is that I have to know where every single building is before I put roads down, which means that in all of the series so far, none of the roads have ever been built just because it takes so long. So I'm thinking of making the roads just like this, where the border covers it. So roads come out of where a border is. There's no like break in the border, just so that everything can be uniform. So all the roads look the same. So some roads don't have breaks in the borders, and some do. And I think that'll work out the best. I'm not gonna place anything down permanently yet. I'm gonna see how this looks with more buildings first. But I think this is an okay design. So with this road, it would probably be the same thing. Well, I guess I don't need to remove it anyway. Something like this. This is all going to change too, just because I need to put a staircase in through here. But this is the gist of it. This is essentially what it'll look like with this design. And then I got another suggestion from Hexagon Nico, and he said to name a building or person Apple, since he was not going to be in the channel. So, I'm not sure if I want to name a person or a building Apple. We could have this worker be... I'm not sure, because he didn't mention, any specifics. I don't know. Well, that's not cool. We clearly need more food. Maybe this building, since I couldn't find a name for it before, this will be Apple Chuck the Diner, I guess? For right now. That's pending. That might change. This knight is not good at having conversations. He turned his back and only turned back to the guy to like scream at him about wood. He needs to, and then he upset him. You guys, no, but they had a good conversation. They both just, that guy has such a visceral reaction to wood. It's like, he cried over that. I feel bad for the guy a little bit. Anyway, now that these trees are done being planted, corn? Put corn in their spot. Because we need more food, and this was taking up space, and I wanted to get a lot of trees just so we can have a decent wood supply. But now that that's not an issue, let me get rid of this stuff. Now that we have our trees, ready to be planted. We don't need to keep both farms suited to them. So let's just place down some of those trees because they take forever to grow up into full tree. Well, they don't actually take too long, but it feels like forever. So let's just place these as confined as possible, which makes it look really weird when they grow up because they start overlapping each other. And I also have to be careful not to place trees down to where I won't be, or well, their earthlings won't be able to reach them. Because that gets annoying sometimes. Like if I put a tree down right here, it would block this one, so I'm not going to do that. Let's just have... Oh no! I put a space... That's so wrong. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. You guys should totally build this thing faster. I think they're running out of wood. Well, that's an interesting one. I might cut down one of these saplings. You know what? I'll place a different sapling for them. You know what? I'm going to cut down these 2 saplings. They won't get a lot of wood. So, I think I've explained this before, but it's best to leave these saplings to grow up into full trees because you get the most wood from them. If you cut them down when they're saplings, you get like nothing. So, but we want... Oh, these guys are going to give us some wood to work with too. Hey, buddies. Bet you didn't know that you're helping the town out by attacking. And I'm not just saying that because I'm salty about you guys attacking. We're getting an amazing amount of entlings for like this late in the game, which I'm surprised by. I'm wondering if it's like a new patch or something that entlings happen more. I don't know. This just seems like a lot. I'm glad though because they're really easy to kill and they give us free wood. So, you know, win there. But it's just strange because at this stage, I would be expecting non-stop kobolds and things, which I really don't want to deal with yet, because I don't think our people can handle. Oops, there was a little blip. Somebody knocked on my door. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not sure how well our people could handle kobolds, which is why I'm glad they're entlings. And I probably said that before the little blip, but I'll say it anyway now. Are you about to have a conversation instead of planting the rest of the trees? Oh, you're gonna talk about these trees that you're not planting. Or it could be the berry bushes, but I'm pretty sure it's the trees. Oh no, it looks like a berry bush, actually. Yeah, that's a berry bush. You know, instead of, like, talking about the bushes, maybe you can get on with your job a little bit. Ooh, you leveled up. And now you can taunt people better, so you can be a better knight. And you can do more damage. Awesome. And you do more damage as well. And you ignore most of the target's armor, which probably works really well for those, like, rock monsters. Were they different types of wood? Some of those entlings were acacia entlings. Who'd have thunk it? That's a very strange thing. Talking about turnips. I cannot imagine how boring their lives are and that was a neutral conversation, apparently. How boring their lives are in this place that all they can talk about are freaking turnips. But you know, that's their problem to deal with. So we definitely have some wood. So they can totally... What are we missing? What's the issue here? It's wood. So, but we have wood. So literally just, like, pick that up. Right? Can anyone do that? How about I put this building on pause? And everyone can just do their jobs and put all that stuff in storage. And maybe we need more storage. I don't think we do. This should hold everything. Oh, nope. Most of that stuff is used up. Okay. Okay. So, let's put some chests in here. Like there and there. Awesome. And those will store more resources. And we don't have a spot for food yet, which I feel like we should because this farm is getting a little bit out of hand. But I want them to build this first. Huh. The inside of this is a wooden... Oh no, it's supposed to be wooden. That's good, that's fine. I thought I made another mistake like that one. Like, I can't see it when I'm looking for it. This mistake right here. What you got? I would say nothing useful, but we're kind of in need of wood right now. And if they're not gonna pick it up from the floor because their, I don't know, hands are too precious to be put to that kind of work, might as well buy some. And we have tons of stuff. Oh, I probably should have kept those. Those were pretty cool chairs. I actually like the fancy chairs. I think that's everything that's important to sell. Probably. Yes, we can sell the fancy door. And then the wood costs the same, so it doesn't matter which one we buy. So just get all of it. And we still have more money than when we started. So now, we have tons of wood just pouring out the wazoo. So you guys should just, you know, get to work on that whole building thing that's happening right here. You guys should just come over to here and build. Or you can talk about chairs. That's also fun. That's a great. How do you feel about chairs? Neutral? Also neutral. So I guess you guys are happy that you both feel neutral about chairs. Nope, you guys are both neutral that you feel neutral about chairs. Oh, so that's where neutrality comes in. Because, like, when one person feels good about something and another person feels bad about something, they have an unhappy conversation. So I guess if two people feel neutral about something, well, you liked wood and you hated wood, so why? Is that why you're not helping to work on anything? Is it because you hate the resources you've been dealt? I don't know why these guys are so pathetic at working. Oh, I paused it! My bad! Yup, that's totally on me, you guys. Totally on me. Continue working. I bet she's just running because she's so excited to get to work, right? 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 No. Darn. Why would you run to go to bed? Well, that's just troubling. Okay. Well, at least people are sleeping now. I remember in the last video, nobody was sleeping. Like, at all. No one slept at night. So now we got 3 people and everyone else is nocturnal. And it's almost daytime too, isn't it? Or is it the other way around? I think it's almost daytime. Yeah, because it goes clockwise. Because it's a clock. I should have known that. Yep. So we got 3 somewhat nocturnal people, the kind of people who go to sleep at like 5 and wake up in the PMs. And then we got everyone else, they just don't sleep. They just decided not to. So you guys should like just totally just finish working on that building over there. Wait, what did he even talk about? A pike? Oh, it's a sword. Oh, speaking of, I should probably, yeah. Let's tell the blacksmith to get doing her job. I think she's doing most of what her job is. We're not gonna get that anyway. We can make some more armor. I don't know why we don't have. That's pretty good. I just need her to level up, honestly. So that way we can get this best armor, these best weapons, that kind of stuff. Yup. I about expected that. Although we're really close on net worth, we're not super close on food, but this is a lot of stuff that's growing, so maybe. Oh, should finish planting those trees. How did they leave a piece of coal on top of there? I don't even understand how that happened. Like, the only way I could see that is there was a piece of coal on the floor, and by putting a tree down, it, like, raised it on top of the tree. But who just leaves their coal on top of a tree? It's over blank space, too. It should fall. That's just such a weird place for coal to be, but oh well. Oh, let's harvest this. I know by harvesting I'm diverting their energy, which they should be working on this house to working on gathering and stuff instead. But we need food and net worth to get a person. Although I'm fearing they've stopped working on this building. And I don't particularly know why. I'm considering demolishing this, fixing that wall that has total character right there, and then rebuilding it. And I think I might do that, just because I'm wondering if it's buggy why they're not working on the building, because they have all the supplies for it, but no one's working on it. So I'm going to name this, Broken Diner, for right now. Sounds like a good plan. And then let's remove it. That was sad. That was a lot of work. And then, well, let's put it back. So many things. What has everyone died? What have I done? What did I call that thing? What did I just call that? Broken Diner. There we go. So, let's put this back. Oh no, can I not put it on the water? Can I not put it anywhere? Ooh. Can I... Okay, let's redesign this. Only took a couple hours. It's great. Let's start with a wooden floor. I don't know if I went with a wooden floor the first time. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's have that, and then that's like 4 in. That's like 4 in. Sure. I'm gonna design this a little bit differently. Let's make it a little bit cooler. We needed some stone before, so I might as well get some. And then, as always, I'm gonna pick up some iron. Just because it's never a bad idea to have extra iron lying around. Is that all we have to sell? Is that really it? I guess we have an extra circlet. Might as well. Pick up all the iron. Okay. Guess that's it. So let's continue. Yeah, I wanted to make a little indentation because I thought the door was a little bit boring last time, I think. I think this supports a double door thing. Okay, this is all stone. Good. That's what we want. I just want to make sure. I probably won't be able to undo this anyway. Yeah, that does support a double door, which is good. I'm wondering... Now, the sides can stay, I think, pretty normal, pretty boring. And then let's add this top story. I could even have a bit, go a bit over, with maybe some funky stuff happening, like its own little 5s. Right there. Little, I mean like 5 blocks by 5 blocks. Little outings. Nah, that would look a little bit strange. I think I want to move these in. Teensy bit. Or maybe both. Maybe it could be a little bit more like the other side. Is that good? That's 5. That's not 5. That looks more like 5. Right? Is that the same? I think that's the same. Hope that's the same. Looks about the same. So it'll be like that. Cool. Might put supporting beams somewhere. I could have it stick out over to, or, no, keep that. Okay, I have ideas. I have great ideas. This is what caused the issue last time. If I'm clicking on, a wall? No, I don't see the problem. Anyway, let's go back to that whole issue that we're having with invaders. Ooh! Oh, no! That's kind of camping, isn't that? That's a little bit rude, and the whole, like, the honor of the fight, just keeping her trapped there. She can't move. At least I don't know, she looks like she healed a little bit. Fighting force. What do we got? Oh, I thought those were part of the fighting force, because I saw them holding tools out, like weapons. But I guess that's a carpenter saw. Yeah, you guys don't actually have to fight, just I didn't want you to die, so... Good job not dying. Congratulations. Zombie doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Anyway, as for these ideas, I want to put that down. The columns are the wrong color. There we go, much better. So this idea, right, is a slight... Ooh, but there wouldn't be... Could I fit a door in any one of the... Ooh. But I like the way that looks. I wanted to have a little place where they can eat outside in the front over here. I could probably put a door in each of these. I don't want a door in these, though. So let's just move this back a little bit. Are those still even? I think so. And then let's put... There we go. And I think I could fit a door. It's probably going to be a double door, too. Yeah. Okay, it looked a little bit weirder. I liked it a little bit more in, but I think it's gonna work. And then let's have this thingy. I think they killed the zombie, but I'm no longer interested. Let's have this come out like this. A little spot so they don't fall through that hole right there. And then a border so they don't fall and die. Would be excellent. Cool. And then when I put a roof over this isn't finished. I still need the whole, like, going out to the water thing. I think it looks better this time, though. we can have an overhang. It's going to be weird because one of the overhang parts is going to be a little bit... What I might do instead is build my own roof that's a little bit flat. Or I might just leave it like this. Just put a little fence on. I think I might leave... Yeah. I'm going to put a little fence on, see what happens. See what that ends up looking like. Because I think any trying to put a roof over this, I don't think would look too great. Hard to tell because it's not done yet, but I think it wouldn't. Let's add some thingies. I don't think this is gonna... Yup. Okay. Oh well. And then... Oops, I don't... Is that alright? It's not perfectly under it, but I think that looks alright. Let me try it on the other side. Actually, let me try both ways first. We're not gonna get this. We're even further down, probably, yeah. Okay. So, let's just... Oh, right now they're not doing anything, so I might as well pause it, because we're not building anything right now. I'm not sure which I like better. I could put a little piece and get a little bit of both going on. That looks a little bit cool. I think I could go for that. Oops, missed. I think I missed it by a little bit, too. Yup. Let's put that back where it should be. And then... right there, that was difficult. Okay. So we got a building. And now we just need a cool little dock area. I think that was 5 wide, so this could be 6 wide, just that these areas are 5 wide. And that extra spot over here will be left to deal with in the future. And then we can add a little bit... What do we have? So, last time we had fences. I think I'm gonna go with fences. I honestly think it's gonna be, I'm not sure if I would actually prefer fences or having, like, posts sticking out, like an actual dock. But I just know that fences would be so much faster to construct, because to construct the little posts, I would have to go in every, like, other spot, I would have to make little pillars that go like this. And in every little spot, around this diner area, which would end up, it would just take so long. And I want the Hearthlings to be able to actually get around. Awesome. I did not expect that to space out correctly. To building something. So I'm just going to tell them to do it. Let's see if this spaces out nicely. I hope so. I don't think so, though. But I didn't think the other side would. Nope. Whoops. Whoops, I am messing this up completely. So, I'm not sure which, yeah, it didn't meet up perfectly. I could leave that little space, or I could just fill it in, and I think it's slightly less noticeable. Maybe I want to align it with this over here. So I could do that. Why is it so light? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Ooh, they won't get a door out here. I'll put a door on the side instead. I am not deconstructing all of that to put the door in. I'll get a nice little door on the side they can walk out onto here. I also planned on, like, them walking across the, like, coming out of the diner area with food and then going onto here. And then there will be tables and chairs and stuff. And then windows. I think I'm actually going to do the windows in the next episode just because this is running a little bit late. So, yes. In the next episode, tables. Hopefully they'll be able to build this, and then maybe when they start building this, we'll get our net worth up enough that we can finally get a cook or a shepherd. So that's what to look for in the next episode. and I will see you guys then. Bye!